Hi friends, how are you? Hope you all are safe and healthy and yes, locked up inside your houses. Now, today ICAI came up with a new announcement for the May 20 exam students. Yes, congratulations for the May 20 exam students. Your exams have been finally postponed. We had been expecting this to happen, but today finally ICAI has given an announcement that due to the coronavirus outbreak, yes, May 20 exams are going to be postponed up to June 19th, 20 June, around the exams are now starting. So good that you have now more time. So the students having May 20 exams, you all must be very happy. Happy that yes, you have more time to study now. Getting more time to study is good, but getting more time to study might also be a problem. Now you'll ask that, sir, why is that a problem? Well, it is a problem because it's a general human tendency that the more time you get, the more time you will waste. Why? Because look, when you know that you have less time, then you will be much more efficient. You know that there is shortage of time, you will plan your work more nicely, you will be more active in your work and you will be more efficient. But now that you have more time, you might get little relaxed, you might waste that time more. Well, that is not what I want you to do. So yes, more time you get, more time you will waste, but let us not do that. Let us utilize the time in a better way. Utilize the time in a better way. First thing, make a schedule. You have now almost 2.5 to 3 months of time before the exam. What I recommend is that you make a proper schedule. How? Say, take a piece of paper and write down all the dates. Write down all the dates on that piece of paper starting from today. Say today 27th March, then 28th March, 29th March, and so on. Write down dates starting today until 20 June, until the starting date of your exam. Now, against each date, you write down that on which day, which subject will you study. On which day, which subjects will you study, which topic will you study. Write down in that schedule in a detail. Say you have total 8 subjects, then you split these 2.5 months among 8 subjects and you find out that how many days will you give for each subjects and all, and put that in the schedule. Now you might spend one full day in making this schedule, but once your schedule is done, then you don't have a wavering mind. Trust me, when you have uncertainty, you don't know that whether you'll be able to finish the subject syllabus or not, then you feel tensed. Now to decrease that tension level, the best way to decrease that tension level, in my opinion, will be to make a schedule like this. You might spend one full day in making that schedule, but once you make the schedule, after that, you don't even waste a single second thinking that today what should I study. You know what normally happens is that today you started studying, say, accounts. Then say tomorrow if you call your friend and hey, your friend says that ki, hey, I'm studying costing, you will feel like, yeah, my costing is also left. Then you will close your accounts book and you start studying costing. Next, if you call another friend, he says that I'm studying taxation, you'll feel that taxation is also left. You close the costing books and you start studying taxation. Yes, that might have happened with many of you till now, but now I suggest you make a schedule, stick to your schedule, and now if you call your friend and he says that he's studying costing, you don't need to feel worried because you have it in your schedule that costing you will be studying, say, after 10 days. Now if you already have it in your schedule, you will feel much more confident, you will feel much less tensed about it. Yes, so then you will not have a wavering mind. Stick to the schedule, stick to the plan. Yeah. Secondly, now I suggest that if you have more time, then those of you who had thought of giving only one group, now you have more time, you can plan for giving both the groups. Now that you have more time, plan to give both the groups. And if you say that you have already filled the exam form of one group, well, frankly, I don't have any recommendation for that right now, but hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully ICAI will come up with a new correction window for the exam forms. If they do come up with a correction window, then I would recommend all of you, you can now switch over to both groups. Now that you have enough time, it is easily possible to cover up both the groups. Now extended time you have time enough, you can finish off both the groups. Plus, plan to do multiple revisions before the exam. You have more time, then you plan to have multiple revisions of every subject before the exam and put that in the schedule above. Also, I suggest you solve some past papers and RTPs. Now, why? Well, for both of them, I have two separate reasons. First of all, past papers. Yes, past papers I need you to solve. Maybe you don't pick up pen and paper and solve the entire paper, not needed. But I suggest at least go through the past papers. Go through, like, you just study through all the past papers, at least last 5 exam past papers, because the reason is that studying these past papers will boost your confidence. It should not happen that when you reach the exam hall, you get the question paper and you feel surprised at what kind of paper they have asked. That will not happen. That should not happen. Now, if you study these past papers, then you will get habituated to see ICAI paper style, paper patterns and all. Now, if you get little habituated to see ICAI papers, then in the exam, when you get the final paper, it won't turn out to be a very big surprise for you. Yeah. Now that you will have already seen the past papers, you will feel much more confident in answering your paper in the final exam. Yes, that is for the past papers. And RTP. Well, RTP, I don't recommend that you study all the RTPs of the past exams. No, you just study RTP relevant to your exam. Just study the RTP relevant of your exam. That is May 20 exam, ICAI ka RTP, you'll find it on the ICAI website. Just study that, but don't be under an impression that this RTP is a sample of your final paper. Definitely not. RTP is not a sample of the final paper. RTP is just a good practice because it covers the entire subject, and plus it covers questions which are not classified chapter wise. That will be just a good practice for you. So please do study that RTPs also. Next, please do not skip anything for option. If you had thought that this chapter, this topic, I will be skipping off, I will answer the other questions in the exam, please don't do that. Look, ICAI question paper will already have things that might be out of beyond your control. Now, there will be already some questions in the paper which are very tough and which will be beyond your controls. So whatever things are there in your control, please do not skip anything out of that. Please do not skip anything in the entire subject, in the entire syllabus. Do not leave anything untouched. Do not leave anything untouched. And prepare for the toughest paper. Look, I don't say that your paper will be very tough, but I'm just telling you that you make your preparations such that you prepare yourself for the toughest possible paper. Then if the paper turns out to be easy, good, you'll be happy and you'll be more confident in answering the paper. In fact, when I was studying, I would actually expect that the paper should be the toughest paper. Because look, you have given efforts for so many months, you have been learning so many things, you have been preparing so many hours, you have studied so many books, you have given so much time, so much dedication to this course, and then if the paper turns out to be easy, don't you think it will be like a waste of all your efforts? Your paper should be at least tough enough that it is challenging for you, that it will allow you to prove all the preparations that you have made. In my opinion, if the paper turns out to be very easy, then I will not have anything to prove my brilliance. You have given so much efforts. If the paper turns out to be easy, your efforts will go waste. Think, even the students who had not given very good preparations, who had not given enough efforts, they will also pass. Would you like that? I will not like that. So expect the toughest paper, prepare for the toughest paper. Look, out of 100 marks paper, 40 or 50 marks is the passing. Yes, 50 is the passing, but don't target that 50. You make your preparations such that after writing the paper, not before, after writing the paper, you should be able to say that yes, I will get 70, 80 plus in this paper. You take your preparations to such a level that you don't leave anything unanswered in the paper, and after writing the paper, you can say with confidence that yes, I will get 80 plus in this paper. If you can reach that confidence level, trust me, it is very difficult to fail then. Yes, it is difficult to fail. You take your preparations to such level that you answer full 100 marks paper, don't leave anything untouched, don't leave anything unanswered, and you answer so nice that you can confidently say that yes, I'll get 80 plus in that paper. Then trust me, there is nothing stopping you. Yes, prepare for the toughest paper. Also, based on that, if you do these things, then you can very well target a rank. You can very well target a rank. Look, CA exams has only three levels. Either you get a rank, or you pass, or you fail. Now, whether you get first rank or whether you get last rank, ultimately you are a ranker. You get almost equal importance there. Similarly, whether you pass by just crossing the passing marks by 1 mark, or you pass and you miss rank by just 1 mark, in any case you are called just pass. I gave my CA exams, I cleared all exams in first attempt, but I missed rank by 6 marks. During intermediate exams, I missed rank by 8 marks. During final exams, I missed all India rank by just 6 marks. But then, yes, I have cleared the exams. I was happy that I have cleared, but yes, I had some regrets that I could not get the rank. Now, whether I missed rank by 6 marks or whether I just passed by extra 6 marks, in any case, I am just considered pass. Well, I don't want that to happen with you. You are giving much more efforts. You are preparing for the toughest paper. You are not skipping anything in option. Then might as well target a rank. Rankers are not pretty different people. They are people just like you and me. But you need to just give more dedicated efforts, and you should have that dream of getting a rank. I'd seen some of my friends who were pretty simple people, never got a rank ever in the entire life, but in CA final directly they get a rank. Yes, that might be possible. That will be possible for you also. Please do target that. In fact, I suggest you write down which rank do you want on your desk. To some of you students who had attended my classes, I must have told you about some of my friends who have actually done that. Yes, you write down your rank that you wish to reach on your desk. Keep looking at that on a daily basis. Whenever you feel lazy, whenever you feel like not studying, look at that, stare at that, and see that this is where you want to reach. Yes, it is possible. And finally, stay safe, exercise well. You are right now at home, not working out, not going out anywhere, but please do keep some exercise schedule at home. Just sitting on the desk throughout the day long, we don't want to get very fat and we don't want to get unhealthy. So study well, exercise well, and stay safe. Thank you very much.